Yo, 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 it's your boy, the Trader Imperial, back again with another fire trade breakdown. This time on US30, I caught about 500 pips. So I'm just going to break down pretty much what I saw to catch this trade. What was my entry, what was my exit, what was my psychology. And actually, I'll show you guys, I actually even called this trade live in my mentorship slash signal group. You can see here, this is the trade here, and pretty much updates throughout the whole trade, right? 300 pips secured. I was trailing my stop. 400 pips secured, right? So yeah, like you guys could see pretty much how I could find these trades. What's my signal? What's my risk reward? My risk management, because all those things definitely matter to help make you a consistent, profitable trader. So yeah, hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. And if not, I'm sorry, there's no hope. I'm just gonna break down this fire trade that I caught in US30. It was a 1 to 4.79 RR, damn near close to a 1 to 5. I risked about 106 pips for a 512 pip gain. This was pretty fucking clean. You go back to the 5 minute, you can see pretty much my entry. I called this in my mentorship signal group. You can see this here. That was the entry. I did endear a little bit of drawdown, but not much compared to what I gained, right? So this was definitely not a gamble. This was definitely executed with proper risk management and executed within my strategy, right? You always want to stick to your strategy. I wasn't doing anything too different. This is in my playbook, pretty much shark fins, right? And I did a top-down analysis to find this trade, right? I realized, hey, we are coming off a 2-hour shark fin. You can see here that this was the 2-hour shark fin that I saw, and I saw that we had the crossover. So I saw that the TDI was actually staying above the moving average. So what I did was wait for a engulfing candle pretty much on the Heikinashi and on the chart itself, right? I got that. That was my signal. I know that 2-hour sharks are going to be pretty big gains or movements. Pretty much, this is based on my analysis by back testing that I knew, hey, this is probably going to be more than a 1 to 2, which I usually normally go for, right? I actually even risked a little bit less than what I normally do. Normally I risk about 120 pips. You see, here I risked about 106, right? So this was a pretty freaking crazy trade. If you risked about 1%, you would have bagged about close to 5%. Just to put it in those types of terms, right? I know some people trade personal accounts, some people trade prop firms. I mainly trade prop firms, but I still carry on the same risk to my personal account, right? I do not risk 50% of my account. That's just pretty crazy to me. To each their own, but for my risk appetite, for the way I trade, for my psychology, it's better to really just execute proper risk management. And again, if you have an A+ setup, by all means, risk what you are comfortable with, right? But for me, I try to keep it pretty cookie cutter for my psychology. I don't tend to FOMO as much anymore just because I know what I'm looking for. My setup is there. If I don't get my setup, I'm not taking the trade. And that's how you guys got to trade, right? That's just literally how I execute my trades, what I look for. If my setup's not there, I am not entering. And you'll soon realize, going through your journey, that if your setup's not there, you're going to probably have an unprofitable trade, right? So yes, I held this trade to TP. I utilized the Heikinashi for me to be able to hold this trade. And it was a short trade. Like, I'm surprised myself. I took this trade, it was pretty much close to NY Open, and I had a goal in mind to just pretty much, if I can enter my trade before the afternoon, and if I can possibly exit my trade, or at least move my stops into break even or profit before the afternoon because I had plans, then this was going to be a pretty good day, right? And it really did go as planned. You obviously got to take what the market gives you, and not every day is going to be like this. where you're gonna bag 500 pips in, you know, how long is this? 3.5 hours, right? So 3.5 hours, boom, out of the trade. And it was freaking perfect in a sense where look where I exited and look what happened right after. And I was actually contemplating taking this short because I saw, hey, look, we got a shark fin on the opposite side for a short entry and we got the crossover. But I was out, I was with the family, and I just wanted to unplug. You know, I had a fire trade. Why am I going to be greedy? I know this is going to probably hit too, but why am I going to be greedy? Like, I'm fine with taking one trade a day. My one trade a day will help me to keep in this game for the long term, right? I used to be a scalper. I used to be taking multiple trades a day. That was just doing more harm to me than doing good for my equity curve, for my psychology. So I really just wanted to start taking trades on higher time frames. 1 hour, 2 hour, 30 minute is pretty much my sweet spot. If you know my strategy, the shark fin soup, it's always executed on the 30 minute, waiting for a 30 minute shark. But if I can find a shark fin on a higher time frame that goes with the trend or analysis, I am taking that. And if you are taking those two, you will be able to reap these same benefits, take these same trades, right? So yeah, that's essentially this US30 trade breakdown. It was, like you could see, a pretty banger trade with very little drawdown. And if you want to actually profit from some of these trades I'm taking that you're seeing on my YouTube channel, join the mentorship, or I probably will be actually starting a signal group or just opening it up to the public. It's right now just more so just for the mentorship. But I'm here contemplating a couple things, working on a lot of things in the background. And yeah, so this is the trade. Hope you learned something. If not, there's no hope for you. I'm sorry. You should probably just give up trading and probably look for another profession. No, I'm joking. Stick to the plan. Stick to the journey. It will pay off. Like with trading, there's only two outcomes. It's either it works or you quit. And it usually will tend to work if you stick with it, right? Pretty much with anything in life. Just like riding a bike. You learn how to ride a bike. Eventually, you're going to learn how to ride a bike. And then you'll just never forget, right? Same thing with trading. If you stick with it, you will eventually get the swing of it and you'll be consistent and profitable. So yeah, just continue back testing, forward testing. Make sure that you guys are trading with proper risk management, proper risk reward. Those are all crucial, and you will be a profitable trader. Please trade responsibility. I'm talking on my ass. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but please trade responsible. Okay? I do not want to hear that you're blowing an account. Do not DM me like, bro, I just blew my account. I lost all my money. Don't do that. Like, there should be no reason you're blowing an account if you're using a stop loss. Okay? I learned that a long time ago, and you guys gotta learn this too. And like, I even had a freaking giveaway. I'm not gonna call them no names, but I had a freaking giveaway for a profit from accounts, and the guy hit me up 3 days later after winning the account to say he blew the account. Bro, I get it. It's a free account, but still, if I got a free account, I'm still trading that with proper risk management. That's just me. But hey, you gotta learn, and you learn from your mistakes. Every loss is a lesson, and every loss that I take comes with a victory, just like the LVs. All right, every L comes with a V. You gotta remember that. So just keep that mindset. Make sure that you don't let those losses get to you, because they're just minor step backs to your trajectory going up, right? Just like your equity curve in trading. You just want to make sure that your overall trend is always up. But yeah, that's the trade breakdown for today. Hopefully you learned something more about my strategy, learned something about how I find my trades, my entries. And if you did, leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I will be dropping more trade breakdowns, more videos, probably do some day in the lives, all that good stuff. You know, I really want to grow this YouTube to where I want it to be. I have goals, and I've hit goals on, say, my Instagram and TikTok, but I'm not hitting my goals on YouTube. So I need you guys to hold me accountable. And if I'm slacking, yo, just hit me up, DM me, and be like, yo, Imperial, I haven't seen a freaking video from you in a couple days or a week on YouTube. I will get back into the lab and I will get to work, just because I want to be able to help you guys. I want to be able to teach others and pretty much just grow my channel, my brand, my everything. Me doing this makes me a better trader as well too, believe it or not. Me being able to talk about my trade breakdowns, it helps me to understand more, just pretty much how to articulate every trade idea that I have, right? Some people don't know how to articulate their trade ideas. They just enter a trade because it looks good, right? But yeah, I'm really trying to grow as an individual, as a person, as a trader, and be able to also give and help others, right? So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned, continue watching my channel, watch other trade breakdowns. You'll definitely learn a thing or two, I would hope. But yeah, happy trading, guys.